Tonight on the Weekly Rundown, Ebola outbreak in Eugene. Find out just how many gullible viewers of a fake news show just panicked.
It was a terrifying summer, but we explain why everything is safe and sound thanks to a little green mermaid, and I sweat profusely.
And I traveled to the vast corner of the world all by myself. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
As you can see, our set has gone missing. If you have any information, please call our specialty hotline immediately. This is the Weekly Rundown. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hunter Heck.
And I'm Tyler Cady.
And here are your week's headlines. The ASUO Senate is currently looking to hire after a wake of resignations leaves the Senate with 5 open seats. If you're interested in applying, the qualifications that will give you a leg up are leadership skills, knowledge of Microsoft Excel, and any sort of experience running a daycare. Taco Bell now offers an app that allows you to order your food ahead of time and pick it up at the restaurant, effectively eliminating the worst part of going to Taco Bell, which is being seen inside a Taco Bell.
Australian scientists brew a beer infused with electrolytes eliminates hangovers, officially making it the first thing in Australia that isn't trying to kill you. In other international news, Taylor Swift topped the Canadian iTunes chart after accidentally releasing 8 seconds of white noise, although any Taylor Swift song is just about the whitest noise I've ever heard.
University of Pennsylvania will offer a course titled Wasting Time on the Internet, or as I call it, BA 101. A drug dealer from Ohio is marketing a new batch of heroin he's calling Ebola, marking the first time in history a person has ever said, "Yeah, do you have any of that Ebola left?"
Well, it's November, which can only mean unpredictable weather here in Eugene. Here to help us out with this week's forecast is our resident meteorologist, Natasha Pitzer.
Oh, thanks, guys. I love you both. I love you both.
Sure thing, Natasha. So before we get started, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Hunter, what can one truly say about themselves without the complete omnipotent knowledge of the universe?
I thought we got a professional for this.
She just got back from study abroad. She has this new cultural perspective.
Oh, great. All right, so what do you have for us today in the world of weather?
World of weather, you say? Well, ask and you shall receive, my friend. We'll start with my favorite city, Rishikesh, India, or as I'm sure you know, the birthplace of yoga. As you can see, karma has granted this land with eternal sunshine. Like a mother's hug, welcome you into her breasts. Namaste, namaste.
When I said the world of weather, I meant it as an expression. I was not requesting global forecasts.
Natasha, why don't you give us weather that's a little more relevant?
More relevant? Okay. As Americans, I believe, we share a unique bond between brother and sister patriots. What could be more relevant than checking in on our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. As you can see, we have a toasty forecast of 7,000 degrees earlier this week, although luckily it does drop down to a comfortable 6,800 right in time for the weekend.
Don't those seem a little high?
Oh, pardon me, this isn't the forecast for Washington, D.C. This is the forecast for the depths of hell. But the way things are going these days, who can tell the difference?
Okay, Natasha, that's great, but can we please just get the weather for Eugene this week?
Yes. Rain. Every day.
I could have told you that. Thanks, Natasha.
Being our first show of the season, we'd like to reintroduce our field correspondent, Pat Coyle. Pat, how was your summer?
A summer it was indeed, Hunt. A summer full of life-changing experiences. I saw the world for what it truly is, and I got out of my cage and I really opened my eyes to the light.
Wow, Pat, that's really amazing. So you spent the past few months traveling around?
Exactly, Hunter. And I've actually brought some photos from my journeys. I thought you guys might like to see them.
Yeah, actually,
Definitely.
that'd be awesome.
Cool. Pat, you've really impressed me on this one. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Hunt. I'm proud of you too.
Oh.
So my first stop in my travels was to Paris, France.
So like a photo booth in France?
No, Tyler. Well, so here's me in front of the Eiffel Tower, or as the French call it, Le Tower de Eiffel.
Okay, yeah, clearly didn't learn any French over there. But all right, well, where was your next stop?
Okay, well, from there I headed down under.
Oh, cool. Australia?
No, Tyler, China. So here's me at the Great Wall.
Fat, I don't want to be rude, but it doesn't seem like you're actually there.
Well, Hunter, if I wasn't actually there, where would I have gotten these new glasses?
Does have a point.
Okay, no, that checks out. That checks out.
Okay, thank you, Tyler. Let's continue. For my next stop on my quest, I got higher than I've ever been before. The Mountain Everest.
Pat, this is clearly a magazine photo from 1980.
Oh, strange. I wasn't aware that you too have summited the Great White Giant.
All right, Pat. What's next?
Okay, well, this next stop really hits close to home. I ventured into Kabul, Afghanistan, to support our men and women overseas.
Ah, that's a nice thought, Pat, but once again, you have clearly never met those people in your life.
Okay, so your negativity clearly makes my life a better place. But anyways, these brave people showed me how to disarm an IED, and they also gave me this Purple Heart.
Pat,
No.
stop this.
No.
This is a piece of paper, dude.
You've clearly never been in a war zone, Tyler.
That is true. I have not.
Okay, Pat, explain to us exactly how you got that.
Well, actually, they were handing them out in the arts and crafts section, and they were a very selective process.
So you didn't actually travel anywhere this summer at all? You didn't go to any of these places?
Who are we to truly define travel? I saw The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, though, and if that isn't an adventure, then I don't know what is.
Okay, thanks, Pat. This was a humongous waste of time.
Sorry, my life is a waste of time.
Go.
All right. Viewers, it has been a dismal summer. From the rise of ISIS, conflict between Russia and Ukraine, riots in Ferguson, Missouri, Hamas running rampant in Gaza, it felt as if the world was on fire, mostly because it was. But just when it seemed like there was no hope, we finally received our annual confirmation that there is a God and that He is a white girl.
The pumpkin spice latte is officially back, and just in time because it was getting to the point where I literally couldn't even anymore. So let's drink away our summer woes. Hello, Autumn.
Cheers.
Let's do this. Oh, that tastes like the inside of a Joann's Fabrics.
Okay. People clearly seem to love this, but I don't think we're wearing the right uniform.
I don't think so.
I think that this is gonna work out much better. I already feel better. There it is. All right, let's try it again.
That's actually pretty good. I see why
Oh
people
my
love this.
goodness. This is literally perfect.
It is literally perfect.
Not as perfect as my little though. No. Oh, for the weekly rundown, I'm Hunter Heck.
And I'm Tyler Katie.
Good night. It's pretty good.